माननीय सदस्य श्री सप्तागिरी उल्लाका जी।
Thank you, Chairman Ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to speak on this important bill. Ma'am, I rise to express my concerns regarding the proposed Disaster Management Amendment Bill 2024, which under the guise of strengthening disaster management process poses a serious threat to India's federal structure. While disaster management is a crucial issue requiring coordinated efforts, the bill undermines the principle of cooperative federalism enshrined in the Constitution. Ma'am, जो 2005 का act था, that was brought because of the tsunami and the earthquake in the Indian Ocean in 2004, and it had provision of establishment of NDMA, the National Disaster Management Authority, and SDMA plus NDRF and SDRF. This government had a very good option of bringing reforms in this bill, but unfortunately this is just a hogwash just to ensure that everything is under the control of the central government. Let me tell you, ma'am, like what's happening with NDMA. The Disaster Management Act 2005, it had a provision of it has a chairman, the NDMA, and 9 members were part of it. If you see the Housing Committee on the Home Affairs, the Committee on the Home Affairs 2015, they recommended that the members of NDMA, they should come through a selection process just like the Election Commission of India or the Competition Commission. There should be age limits, qualifications, so on. But nothing has been done, and this bill also doesn't bring any of this facility in that. And if you see, ma'am, as of August 8, 2024, NDMA has only 4 members. It's supposed to have 9 members with experts and subject matter experts, but as of August 8, 2024, NDMA has only 4 members, and this is chaired by the Honorable Prime Minister himself. NDRF, National Disaster Response Force, this is a very, very prime body, and they are all over the country in saving critical lives and rescue operations and so on. And as of January 2023, the force had a vacancy of 24%. Against a total sanctioned strength of 18,557. The actual strength of the force is only 14,197. And they are bringing reforms in the bill where they say that they want to have everything in the central level. They failed to even strengthen the NDMA organization as such. And the NDMA, since 2023, has not published any risk assessment reports or studies. This is such a shame thing. Had they been doing this, many critical lives would have been saved because of this. And if you look at any disaster, mainly the states are asked to give funds from the SDRF funds, and the NDRF, they come into picture only when there is a big calamity disaster. I'll give you some status, ma'am. NDRF, the states which have demanded funds from NDRF and what fund was approved. 2018-19, the states wrote 19,984 crores. The center has approved only 7,476 crores. 2019-20, the states, they have sought 48,107 crores. The center has approved only 14,839 crores. 2021, the states have requested 58,383 crores, but the center has approved only 10,000 crores. 21-22, the states have requested 14,000 crores. The center has approved only 3,500 crores. 22-23, the states have again requested for 10,313 crores, but the center unfortunately has approved only 1,748 crores. I'll talk about some specific examples. Odisha, Cyclone Fani, the state had requested 20,000 crores, but the center has given only 3,338 crore rupees. Telangana, they demanded 11,713 crores. The center has provided only 416 crores. Tamil Nadu, they've demanded 37,000 crores. The center has provided only 700 crores. Karnataka, they demanded 18,000 crores. The center provided only 3,400 crores. Kerala, again, like they have demanded 2,262 crores, but center has provided no funds. But after a long time, they allowed Kerala to have a special cess for which they are collecting the funds and so on. And one of the main challenges which the initial act had was they don't have any funds in the district level. You had an opportunity, sir, to bring reforms, but nothing is there. But what you are doing, you are saying that the NDMA is independently prepared disaster management plans. Sir, let me tell you, like, if there is any disaster, the first responder is the districts, the state, and so on. So NDMA, It can't be one size fits all. It can never happen that NDMA will prepare all the plans. There was a reason why the National Executive Committee was there under the initial act. It was to ensure inter-sectoral collaboration between various governments and ministries. And now you're saying that NDMA will do everything. Similar provision of state disaster management, sir. I'll give you a case study of Odisha. Like the Honorable Minister had also said, super cyclone, around 10,000 people had died. After that, there were many cyclones, which I'm saying, Cyclone Philin, 2013. It was Category 4, winds of 215 km/h, extensive damage, casualty 44 lives. Hudud in 2014, Category 4, massive landslides and flooding. Cyclone Titli, 2018, Category 2, same impacted Ganjam, Gajpati and Raida districts. Cyclone Fani, 2019, Category 4 cyclone. Cyclone Amphan, 2020, Category 5 cyclone again. Cyclone Yas, 2021, Category 3 cyclone. Cyclone Dana again in October 2024, 600 crore in damages. But if you look at the example of Odisha after super cyclone, from losing 10,000 lives, we have come to a stage where we are proudly saying that is zero casualty. We are trying to achieve zero casualty. And this was because of the establishment of Odisha State Disaster Management Authority, OSDMA, which was established immediately after the super cyclone. And they coordinate with NDMA, they coordinate with state governments, they coordinate with NGOs, they coordinate with community-based organizations. It is a complete ecosystem, ma'am, where the preventive shelters have been created. They do everything, and I have 10 minutes.
Complete Manya Sadasya, please.
Just a minute there. Despite the many challenges, I am saying the Odisha State Disaster Management Authority, they have been a very, very good example on how to fight disaster and so on. I'll ask 7 questions before I conclude. Why is that they undermine such success by imposing centralized control that may stifle the state innovation? My second question to the government through you is, why is there need to centralize the disaster management when states have shown their competency? My third question to the government through you, ma'am, is how does the bill address regional disparities in disaster vulnerabilities? The fourth question is, does the bill comply with the principles of cooperative federalism as envisioned in the Constitution? Fifth question, India's diversity means states face different natural calamities. Odisha, like cyclones, Gujarat with earthquakes, Assam with floods. One size doesn't fit all. Sixth question is, states and local bodies, they play a very, very critical role. This bill undermines their capabilities. The seventh and last question to the government is, while the proposed bill seeks to streamline the functioning of the disaster management bodies and enhance the statutory status of existing committees, it fails to clearly establish the role of each of these bodies, which may result in overlaps. Finally, in conclusion, ma'am, the natural calamities demand a robust and coordinated response, but this cannot come at the cost of federalism. States must be empowered, not undermined. We need a system where the center supports and supplements state efforts rather than overriding them. Let us reject this bill in its current form and work towards a framework that upholds the spirit of federalism, ensuring both efficiency and equity in disaster management, ma'am. Finally, I would like to say, सहनसाई भी देखी है, गरीबी भी देखी है, जो न बांटे बराबरी वो सियासत फरेबी है. Thank you, ma'am.